Hey guys, it's your pal Victor here from Cult Classics, and today we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to unbox Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad, but wait! We're also going to unbox the Walmart Gold Label King Shark Nom Nom. And stay tuned. Hey, so I've been kind of holding off on doing this. I was hoping the whole set would arrive so I could kind of just do the whole Suicide Squad set at once, but I've got Bloodsport, Polka Dot Man, and Peacemaker coming in next week. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna unbox Harley Quinn and King Shark. Next week we'll do the other three guys together, and then we'll do a comparison between the gold label King Shark and the Build-A-Figure King Shark. So let's get this cracking. So first off, here is Harley Quinn in the box. You know, it says Harley Quinn, the Suicide Squad. We got the nice little logo up here. Got this from GameStop a few weeks ago. So this one, I was actually probably one of the first people to find this because I posted it online and everywhere, and it got a lot of traction. So, it's just been sitting here waiting for me to open it. So the back has a really good picture of Harley from the movie, and we've got the diagram for building King Shark, who it comes in about 7 pieces, but only split up between 4 figures. So that's pretty good. And there's the other guys in the wave: Peacemaker, Bloodsport, and Polka Dot Man. I got the regular versions of Bloodsport and Peacemaker. I didn't see a reason to get the unmasked. But yeah, I'm excited about opening this up because it looks awesome in the box, and we're going to open this up right now. Any minute now. Oh, there's some, I missed that. There's some side stickers on here. See, I do like these stickers. It's just sometimes they're a little hard. You can miss them. I'm not a big inbox collector guy, so it's not a big deal, especially since GameStop already, put that label on there. So what's kind of the point, All right, there we go. Hey, you're getting the whole process. All right, so that's the thing with unboxing in boxes of chocolate. You just never know what you're gonna get. So I'm trying to pull this out here. Shockingly difficult. All right, maybe we'll pause this and come back to it in a second. All right, we're back. That was not simple. Collector friendly, not so much. So the whole thing comes out. It got stuck on a tab. So, like I said, it is not really made to be collector friendly. As you can see, this is what happened. The King Shark part is strung through the back here, so if you want to keep this box, there's not really a way to do it and still reuse it. You're gonna rip it up. So that's the downside of this equation. I think it's something that McFarlane kind of needs to work on, because this looked really collector friendly from the outside, but no, you have to destroy the box to get these to get the Build-A-Figure piece out, which I think is kind of lame, honestly. It's really it's really in there, and what's the point of getting this figure so entangled in the box? That's all I'm saying. All right, so we got Harley out, and the Javelin, which is made of semi-rigid. It's not as floofy as I thought it would be. The edges are, but not so much. And then we're just gonna cut the piece out here. Oh, see, these aren't even, it's frustrating. There's literally no reason this has to be like this. So I'll be right back in a second again. All right, so here's the packaging. There's a stand, which we'll get out, and the card. All right, here's the card. You can pause and read her bio right there. Same picture, kind of glossy, and it has a stand, which we'll get out later. I don't think it's key or essential, this review. And here are the legs for King Shark. And we'll try this on the regular in a minute. Doesn't look like his knees move, which I wanted to try this on the Build-A-Figure piece before I accidentally injured the actual toy. Yeah, there's very little knee movement here. And he's got articulated toes and feet, kind of rhino-y. And, you know, in the rubber shorts, he still has some good articulation. Shark butt. All right, so now we don't have to do that to the regular figure. All right, now we've got Harley Quinn here. All right, she's got butterfly shoulders. She's got the property of no one tattoo on the back. You know, the facial likeness is actually pretty good. I feel like she's a little too tan, personally. I do like the legs. It's a good sturdy figure. And then she's got the hands, which, I mean, these look a little metallic, like they're a little like thicker child toy than I would like. But they got lots of articulation. They've got the double shoulders. They've got the ball jointed hands, you know, so she'll be able to do a lot of stuff. The dress is actually great. I mean, I know we were all hoping for the outfit she wears at the beginning, but now that we've seen the movie, we know she only wears it literally for a minute and a half, so it makes sense that this was the one they went with. And then the legs are actually done really well, double knees. For being a flesh colored figure, it looks good. Yeah, I think my only qualm is that I think she's too tan to be, you know, especially since they just announced the Birds of Prey one, which is like really pale. So, but you know what, it's fine. Like, it looks like Margot Robbie, you know, like the sculpt is dead on. It could use a little better paint, but I feel like that's the qualm with like McFarlane in general nowadays, that like you know, to keep these 1999, he kind of like, you know, goes pretty cheap on the paint. But dude, this sculpt is really good. And I've had a lot of NECA figures that have, like, you know, like Queen Gorgo from 300 and all that, and the dresses are usually really cheap. Like, you know, it's like, you know, like this is like really detailed, and, you know, it looks much nicer than a $20 figure. Really should. Let's see if we can get the javelin in her hand, since essentially that's how I'm going to pose her. Yeah, looks good. You know, yeah, the tattoo work looks good. I like the double shoulder, the double elbows, double knees. Like, there's a lot of articulation. I feel like kind of the dress kind of makes a lot of it sort of what's the word, hinders a lot of it, but it's still good. I kind of do wish that this hand held it better. I might have to do a two-hand pose with the javelin, but that's fine, you know. All right, so let's get to the main event. Yes. All right, hopefully he won't be a pain in the ass to open. So I'm not saying that Harley wasn't, but I mean, oh, this one's got the same thing. Let me get this side sticker. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's a good look at him in the box. I'm just gonna pause this and come back with him out of the box because that's the best way to do it. All right, and here we are with King Shark. And let me just tell you, I am glad I did that, taking him out of the box off camera, because I cannot put into words what a tremendous pain in the ass it is to take him out of the box. There's so many like ties you got to cut. His arm popped off doing it, and it's like that's all you got to remember. It's probably, if you have the gold label, it's probably going to happen, since he is just basically a Build-A-Figure put together in the box, you know. So like, yeah, his arm popped off because it wasn't put in completely. But dude, he is so cute. And it's weird that that's the main selling point for me, is that he's just so cute. Like, nom nom. And his mouth like has articulation, and that's what I think is cool. Like, so it opens a little bit and then all the way. Excuse me. And so I'm gonna get into this because I think it's kind of bullshit. So when I ordered this figure, I ordered it off Walmart.com, and the pictures had him with a bloody mouth. Because I'm like, I'm ordering the King Shark Wave, so I'm gonna get a complete King Shark. I know he had like a different paint job on his shorts, but I figured, oh, and he also has a bloody mouth. That's a good way to distinguish it. What I didn't realize is this is exactly the same situation as the Snyder Cut Justice League Batman figure McFarlane did, where, you know, you saw the pictures on when you bought it of the goggles being up. That's a random chase variant, and there's no way you can guarantee getting one. The bloody mouth King Shark is the exact same way. You'll order the gold label, and he might have a bloody mouth. And I'm sorry, I've collected McFarlane for, you know, I'm gonna date myself here, like pretty much like 25 years I've been collecting his action figures. That's right, longer than some people watching this have been alive. I have figures from like the 90s when I was like in grade school, okay? Dude, like, if you have a figure that in the solicit pictures has a bloody mouth, put it in another head that has a bloody mouth, because that to me is tantamount to false advertising. I wanted the at least the ability to do that. When you hear after the fact, oh yeah, no, the bloody is a running chase, and McFarlane does this with all their figures. The Mortal Kombats have random bloody variants that you can get at Target, and it's like, why are you making it so difficult to get the thing that you want? Like, I could paint it like bloody, but I wanted that version to distinguish from the shelf. It's like I have both versions of the Snyder Cut Dark Side, and literally the only difference is the chest piece. You could have included that and made 2-in-1 figures. And I'm sorry, I get that McFarlane likes variants, but it really, really irritates me as a collector. And it's like, I don't want to spend $100 to get two figures where the only difference is one thing. There, rant over. All right, but other than that, this guy is awesome. Like, you know, for a while I wanted to do a collection of only like chonky figures, you know, like, oh look, he's so chubby, and he totally has that going on. He's like, I'm a chubby shark, and I kind of like that, you know. He doesn't have double elbows. His hands ratchet into place, so at least we know that it's going to hold its position. And, you know, the head itself is really posable. You know, it's this, and it also has the mouth, so you can get a lot of different, a lot of personality in how you put him. And you know, you can accentuate the monster version, or, you know, like I'm going to do, just accentuate like the cuteness. You know, it's like, you know, and he's got like, you know, the chonky beach dad look, you know, and I like his feet, and he poses really well with Harley, who's, like I said, this is Harley at his foot, so he's a good like 2 inches taller than her, so he's like about a 9-inch figure, you know. And he, like I said, I don't think you're really getting you. I mean, the box for him is freaking huge, and like I said, he takes up a lot of space. I do feel like he's probably based on concept art, because I think the King Shark in the movie is a little bit darker, more like this. But I know that they're probably trying to save on paint apps a little bit. Like he could be airbrushed a little better. But I like the shorts he comes with better than these, you know. But these aren't bad either. But it's just funny to me that that's where they made the decision to cut the price point, was the paint job on his shorts. But this is a $40 figure, so it's a little, they're gonna do the paint apps here and a little bit on the chest. But yeah, I really wanted the bloody teeth, but it's cool. And let's see, he comes with some random soldier chunks, which are not articulated, by the way. Well, yeah, they're just random soldier chunks, if I can even get this one out. There we go. Again, this packaging is not friendly at all. So yeah, there's leg chunk here, and arm chunk here, and like I said, it's just rubber. I almost wish McFarlane put one of his old body, he used to do these random like corpse figures, like body bags, if he had just put one of those. But the cool thing about the mouth is, and the teeth are sharp, so be careful not to use the teeth so much, is that the body parts fit really snugly into his mouth. And you could probably, this is a good use, by the way, if you have extra heads from action figures, you can just shove one in here and make it look like he's eating them, you know. And you can get enough posability, you know, from his hands to make it look like, you know, he's eating whatever. Like, let me get this here. Yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah, something like that. I do think the arm fits better if you want to do the finger foods kind of deal. Or not, you know. But like I said, like, you know, you can just shove whatever in there and it's, you know, nom nom nom, you know. But he's fun to play with. He's cool. And yeah, I think he was worth the $40 I paid for him. Yes, I do think that. You know, you can pop him out. You can even get a little bit of good you know, ab crunch, even though he doesn't have abs, and get a little bit more height off of him. And then he shrinks right back into place. So yeah, honestly, I really like this figure. He's super fun. And yeah, you know, if you can find this wave or get him, I think you can get him on Zavi still. I would suggest doing that. He's like 50 something on there, because he's just gonna shoot up in price. In like a month, he's gonna be, not even a month, probably a couple weeks, he's gonna be impossible to find. So now's probably the time to get him. I would suggest taking him out of the box, or just get the wave and put him together, because he's one of those figures, it's way better out of the box, and he's just a lot of fun. And the box is like ridiculously oversized and stupid. So there you go. Yeah, King Shark. Just gonna find a spot on my shelf in a little bit. So that's my review of Harley and King Shark. Stay tuned for more from the Suicide Squad. And bonk. All right, later, guys.